This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Suburban. It is a 2004 Chevy Suburban half-ton. That's 1500. It is a 5.3 liter V8, gas V8. It's two-wheel drive. It's leather. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Rancho Cucamonga, California, which is LA. It is on a clear title due to theft. And we brought it here. We do an inspection. The inspection shows the following. All right. First of all four door panels, interior door panels, were stolen, as was the video screen from the headliner. We patched the hole where the video screen was. We replaced the door panels. However, two of the door panels that we purchased 4 used door panels. Have the two front door panels have heated seat options on them that this vehicle didn't come with. All right, so never came with heated seats, but the door panels have heated seat buttons. They obviously don't go to the vehicle. We had to replace them with those because that's all we could find. Driver door cylinder and handle have been replaced, and the ignition is replaced. Wiper blades are replaced, and it went to detail. A couple notes down here. Rear seat mechanism in-op on the passenger side. A radio is missing. They stole that also. And the windshield wiper bottle leaks a little bit. The reason we didn't fix everything is it would add another $1,000 or so to it. Maybe not that much. We could probably find a rear seat over there for that side for probably $300 or $400, probably $500. The point of these vehicles is we get a lot of people who ask us, can we get an SUV under 10 grand? We have a bunch of SUVs around 20, and the way to keep it where we can sell it to you and have a nice mechanically good running vehicle is to not fix everything. And so that's what we're doing here. If you need a people mover, this is it. Is it perfect? No. It's pretty good looking. Actually, it came out from detail looking a lot better than we thought it would look. It was pretty rough looking, and now it actually looks pretty good. So that's the good news. But my job in these videos isn't to tell you that it's the greatest vehicle in the world. It's to make sure that you know what's wrong, okay, so that you can make a good decision. What's wrong is a bunch of minor stuff, not a bunch of stuff, minor stuff, but some minor stuff, which I will demonstrate for you in a minute, what is wrong. And we didn't fix that stuff because it just adds to the price of the vehicle and probably really doesn't matter to the people who are actually buying this one, okay? If you're buying one of our Highlanders for, you know, $20,000+, it would matter. On this truck, on this Suburban, it probably doesn't matter. Anyway, here's the Kelley Blue Book on the vehicle. Typical listing price with 114,663 miles would be $7,944. The Carfax, interesting. I have to give you a little lesson here on legalisms. Here's the Carfax. There's the VIN. They blend the Kelley Blue Book and the Carfax together, and they come up with a retail value of $7,110. Now, it was a personal vehicle. Total loss. Total loss does not mean salvage. That's a technical term. It's a financial term. It's not a title. This vehicle has never had a salvage title. Total loss means that the insurance company paid the victim of the theft, whoever this was stolen from, a total loss, okay? It's a financial term. People always screw that up, including motor vehicle screws that up. They don't know what they're doing either. Minor damage, I'll show you here in a second when I turn pages. It's the right rear. We don't see anything, and they say it's minor, so I don't think anything was repaired. Yeah, damage right rear. Nothing going on here. Page here. All of a sudden, of course, it gets windy the minute I'm doing a video. So it's in Fullerton, California. Let's see. Stays in Fullerton. And 4/2 of 19. Damage to right rear side. Okay, back here. Then on 6/1, it's stolen. Vandalism damage reported. Obviously, the radio, the ignition, the door handle, video screen. And then 15 days later, it's reported recovered. Total loss, not salvage. Total loss is a financial term. I already explained that to you, but it's something that people need to know, because it's amazing how little people know about that term. Anyway, here's your third seat, okay? And a lot of cargo area, obviously. It's a Suburban. All right. Let me put these papers down here so I don't have to walk around with them. By the way, these are fiberglass, which is why I have to put the magnet plate on the side of the vehicle. Tires look like they probably have at least 5,000 miles left, I'd guess. You can be the judge of that. That's why I do close-up video on them, so that you can judge for yourself. All right, let's start this guy up. Miles come up. There it is. 114,687 is the miles. All right, let's go into the hood real quick. Yeah, we get a lot of requests for vehicles just like this. They don't last very long here because they're fairly uncommon to find vehicles that run this well, that hold this many people. That don't have a million miles on it. 114 on this thing is not too bad, really. So I'm guessing that somewhere around in this guy, there's a leak in this guy somewhere. Windshield wiper. Doesn't really matter too much. Again, it's probably a $50 part. If you care, you can replace it. If you don't care, you don't care. Like I said, these door panels are used. We had to buy them from a wrecking yard because they had been stolen. These are non-functional because it was never equipped with heated seats. So there you go. Stole that. Whatever that was, probably a video screen. Stole the radio. We never do radios. We never do video screen replacements. It doesn't even matter if it was a $100,000 car. We wouldn't do that because people have their own thoughts on what they want to do with the radios and stuff. Some people care, some people don't. And there's no point in spending money on something that wouldn't be right for you. So go to Best Buy and get a radio. Anyway, this seat is the problem. This will flip forward, but something's wrong in the mechanism here that won't allow the seat to go this way, okay? So you could either buy this seat somewhere online or deal with it the way it is, let this one flip down and get people back in there on that side, okay? Now they said right rear, and honestly, I'm good at this. I don't see any paint work on this side. I really don't. There's a little scrape right here. Maybe that's it. That might be it. I mean, they said minor. That's pretty minor. Not worth fixing. The bumper doesn't look like anything, and the deck, the lid doesn't get hit, so I don't think so. I don't think it matters. All right, window. Finding those freaking door panels was a pain in the ass. I know that much. So that goes like this, and that folds forward. That's what that should do, but it doesn't, okay? Let's see. Center console here. You got your rear air controls, by the way, are up there. Let's see if this guy powers up or not. Oh, it doesn't, because it doesn't have a deck in the dash, obviously. Can't get anything by me. Window, I mean, if you need to move a bunch of kids once we actually have school again, which better be soon, it's ridiculous. Once we do that, then we're good to go, right? In, up, and down. Out, in, up, and down. Let's see, door locks. There you go. Let's see, forward, back, up, down, tilt wheel. A little bit of wear on the handle here. I actually drove this thing yesterday, and I was surprised at how well it drove. It really, I mean, it runs great. That's the strength of this vehicle. That's how it runs, which obviously matters. I see that, see the post over here, missing a tweeter. There's probably one missing. Yeah, there is one missing here. So they stole this car to steal the radio and the video system out of it, obviously. Air conditioning, I have it on right now, and it's cold, and it's cold outside, so we're now going to heater. And yeah, it's much better. Let's see, rear air. Let's see. This is like, yep, perfect. All right, that's functioning fine. Let's see, lights, windshield wipers. Let's see, what else we got? I wonder if I can figure out how to do the rear wipers. Yeah, I'm probably not smart enough for that. This is cruise control right here. Let's see, what else we got going on here? It's hot in here. Heater works. There's tow on and off. 114,687. Let me open the gate. Let's go for a drive. All right. If you come to Tucson to drive this thing home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship this Suburban out of state, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing. Okay? Once we receive full payment by wire, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it into your online file, and we will mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in. You will have the Suburban shipped to you. Title will be in your mailbox before the shipper shows up with the Suburban, and you'll go to motor vehicles in your state and get plates once it shows up. Okay? Very simple. God damn, it's hot. That the heater works, that I can promise, which is good because it's pretty cold. Pretty cold for us means it's like 52 right now. 2 days till Christmas. 52. Anyhow, let's see. If you need help with shipping, please let us know at the beginning of the transaction. We can help you. I can do it for you. We can roll it into the price of the vehicle. We can give you phone numbers. You can do it yourself, or you can just do it yourself. But if you want your Suburban faster and you don't know what you're doing, let me know and I can help. Okay? Deposit's $500. Once we have an agreed upon price, please get your deposit. And once we have that deposit, it's no longer for sale. Okay? Last part of every video, I say the same thing, and I have for 14 years and thousands of videos. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a attendant serving lattes and sandwiches and scones in a lounge. We don't have a game room. All that stuff, if you wanted it and you wanted to pay for it when you bought a vehicle, is about a half-mile east of here at the Auto Mall. We don't have any of that stuff. The salesmen, the lattes, the pretty location with fountains. We have industrial locations and none of that crap. So when you buy from us, you don't have to pay an extra couple $1,000s to buy the vehicle, to pay for that stuff. Okay, so you're saving money on that. They also know at the Auto Mall, if they sold you this Suburban and it broke, you'd bring it in and say, God, I just paid $13,000 for a 16-year-old Suburban. and the window motor broke or a lock broke or something, and they'll say, sure, we'll fix it. Because they also charge you about $500 to $700 every time you buy a vehicle from them to fix future problems, okay? They anticipate you coming back with something broken, so they charge you for that up front. We don't charge you up front because we're not fixing your Suburban. You're paying a lot less because we don't have all that stuff that they have. We also know that this is a theft recovery, and even though it's on a clear title, it's a little bit has a little bit less value just because of that history. Not much. On this vehicle, probably very little, maybe a couple, maybe 5 or 10% difference. But we know that, and we make sure that you have plenty of room to do your own repairs and not be mad at us. So if something breaks, you can fix it and not go, oh my God, Wheel Kinetics screwed us. Please realize that. Every vehicle is going to break. Every vehicle that's ever been on wheels breaks. We don't know when this thing's gonna break. We just know that it will. So will every other vehicle we have on our property, and every vehicle you drive around every day will break. Knowing that, and knowing that you can save the money for future repairs up front should matter. And you're saving a lot of money buying from us. We tell you what's wrong, we show you what's wrong, we demonstrate what's wrong, and all we ask is that whoever buys it understands that they're not getting a check for a part or anything or repair or anything after the fact. This thing runs great. I've told you what's happening. If you just need to move a lot of kids or move stuff around or take all the seats out and have a bunch of cargo area in the back, it's a great vehicle. If you're trying to show off, you should go buy something else and spend 20 grand. You know, that's the truth. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this out here for my brother to photograph, and that's it. Have a Merry Christmas.